this is Star Fox 64. But anyways, one thing that I really like about this game is that it introduced the Rumble Pack. The Rumble Pack came with Star Fox 64. And originally, you could only get it with Star Fox 64. Eventually, they did sell the Rumble Pack separately, but this was the first game to use the Rumble Pack, and as far as I know, this is the first force feedback or vibration. This is Star Fox 64, and let's check it out. There we can see this game came out in 1997. This game came out in Australia and Europe under the name Lylat Wars. Sounds pretty lame, I know. Apparently the name Star Fox was already taken, and they weren't allowed to call it Star Fox over there. So.
Message from General Pepper.
First thing we're going to notice, there's a lot of voice acting in this game. They did fit a lot of voice acting into this game, and the graphics aren't bad for 1997, you know, early N64 game.
To take over Corneria. Our army alone can't do the job. Hurry, Star Fox.
I mean, overall, it's a good-looking game overall. This is the second Star Fox game to be released, but it is not the second Star Fox game that was made. They actually made Star Fox 2 on the Super Nintendo, and sorry, there we can see the 1997. And cool little thing is you can move the 64 around, and they'll follow it. Kind of a neat little trick. So anyways, I'm going to start the game here. Once again, here's a lot of the voice acting. The whole storyline here is spoken to you.
Corneria, fourth planet of the Lylat system. The evil Andross turned this once thriving system into a wasteland of near extinction. General Pepper of the Cornerian army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom. 5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom. James McCloud, Pigma Dengar, and Peppy Hare of the Star Fox team were sent to investigate. Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Andross. Peppy barely escaped Venom and returned home to tell James' son, Fox, about his father's fate. A few years have passed. Andross has again invaded the Lylat system. General Pepper has turned to a new Star Fox team, headed by Fox McCloud, to save Corneria and free the Lylat system once again.
But here we go. Here you can see the kind of path that you take, and from what I can tell, the bottom path is the easier path, and depending on how you beat some of the levels, it does branch off. So you can kind of go different ways through the game, going through different levels to get to the end. That wasn't the first Star Fox, but you actually kind of picked it. And in this one, it kind of depends on how you play the levels, I think, is what's going on there. Once again, the graphics here are actually, I must say, they are pretty good. You know, this game doesn't use the expansion pack or anything like that, so it's just stock N64 graphics, and you know, they are pretty good. Once again, more voice acting. They really did get a lot of voice acting in here, like I said.
Falco here. I'm fine.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Flippy here. I'm okay.
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
So here we go, here's the first level. First thing you're going to notice is the controls are phenomenal. And I mean phenomenal. The damn N64 joystick does not get enough credit because in this game you really do feel how accurate that thing is.
Flippy, get back here.
Now mind you that it does wear out, you know, maybe prematurely compared to the analog sticks today, you know, like the PlayStation 2
Help me!
style analog sticks. But the control is very precise in this game. Very, very precise on the control stick. Basically, very similar to the first Star Fox, is you have
We're entering
a
Cornerius City
button
now.
for boost, a button for brake, a button to shoot, and a button for bomb.
Horrible.
And your L and your R, or in this case your Z and your R, do your, you know, rolling. So it's very similar to the Super Nintendo controls. One thing they added on this is you can do somersaults and you can do 180s. So that's a little neat. You can, in some of the levels or in some of the boss fights, the 180s definitely come in handy. When there's guys behind you, you can simply just flip
You got
over.
an enemy on your tail. Use the brake.
Oh, as I was saying, yeah, this is not the first this is not the second Star Fox game made, as there was a Star Fox 2 for the Super Nintendo made, and they actually canceled that at the last minute because this was coming out for the N64 probably within a year, you know, later,
Something's wrong with the
and
key diffuser.
you know, they didn't bother bringing out kind of that last minute Super Nintendo Star Fox game. They just thought they'd put that extra effort and make this one even better.
Do a barrel roll.
So this is the second Star Fox game to be officially released. Basically what I'm saying. Like I said, this was the first game to introduce the Rumble Pack. You know, this game came with the Rumble Pack,
Flying, Fox.
and once again, like I said in my intro there, as far as I know, this is the first console game to have force feedback. You know, maybe the PC controllers, maybe there was a PC controller, you know, at the time that had some sort of a force feedback, but you know, this is definitely the first console game. And of course many games after this supported the Rumble Pack, and eventually they did sell the Rumble Pack on its own. So here's the first boss fight. It's fairly easy once you know what to do, which is the case with most of them.
This is Star Fox.
One thing about this game too is there is multiplayer. Unfortunately I can't show that, as I would need other people to play with, and yeah, there's nobody else here to play with.
My Emperor! I failed you!
But yes, it does have 4-player split screen multiplayer. It's going to show a variety of levels here. Here's an in-cockpit view, which you can change in between your cockpit view and your external view.
You're more cunning than I thought.
Here's another boss fight.
I've underestimated you.
Here's a snow level, which is I just thought that'd be neat to show the snow level.
Knock it off, Fox!
And here's very similar to the first Star Fox, is when you're going through kind of the tunnels and trying to avoid the obstacles. Pretty cool looking game, like I said.
But speed is here. It's
In this level, you're actually you're driving around as a tank, and it's pretty fun. You know, once again, the controls are really good, and it's just fun
Why
to
don't you
play.
come down here, Falco? I'll pass, Fox.
And here's another boss. And you know, I'm running short on time.
Take out his arms, Fox! Go for the cat!